Well, hey Scorpios, we are looking at your blind spot today. And we're going to start with a card from the Tarot of the Wild Unknown to see what the situation is where you may have a blind spot. Perhaps this reading can help you. All right, let's see. We're going to pull then cards to answer questions and we'll clarify. Blind spot is the Father of Wands. This is Leo energy. This is energy of the alpha, the actor, the make it happen. So this is a place where you're passionate, you're driven, represented here by a cobra. See, there's the wand, it represents your will, the willpower, and there's that fire, that inspiration. Okay, so this is a very exciting part of your life. We are in Leo season, so that Leo reference could be about that. Oh my goodness, and the only card under the bottom is the Queen to this King, the Mother of Wands herself. Her passion is directed towards protecting her eggs. What are those eggs? They are her vision. They are what she has manifested, and she has exerted her will, and she has focused on something. But this, we have a couple here, right? We have a pair, the King and the Queen of Wands, and that's what this is about. So if this is about you making something happen that you have envisioned, if you have something like that going on, this reading is for you. For example, I'm writing a book. That's this kind of energy. I got to channel my will, my discipline. I have to protect it. I have to see myself completing it. And the Mother of Wands, often referred to as the Queen of the Law of Attraction. So if I focus on, I'll never finish this, and I'm not a good writer, so shall it be. So I've got to believe in myself. And then I've got to act as if I believe in myself. So that's something like what's going on here. It's very exciting. It may or may not be a message to me as your fellow Scorpio, but I like it. I'm interested to see what I can learn. And so let's see what you can learn. We're going to ask 5 questions, look at the underlying energies, and then clarify. First question is, so how do you see yourself, right? Like if this is a situation where you have to believe in yourself, how are you seeing yourself? Do you see yourself as capable of this, or, so let's see. Are you insecure? What's this? 10 of Wands. You have so exerted your will. You're like a spawning salmon, right? It's time to put a burden down. That's what you think. So if this project where you're exerting your will, Wands, that's all we see on the table is Wands, fire, willpower. When you get to the 10 of Wands, it's time to quit. Time to quit the job, right? So yeah, like if you have a real job and then you want to do your hustle, and that's your vision, it could be about that. Hustle, I mean, why did I say that? Well, it's a side hustle is what we talk about. So I don't mean that it's not real, like it's some kind of con. I just mean, so the 10 of Wands is you may know and you see yourself like, I'm quitting my job. If I do this and I succeed in becoming a famous sci-fi writer, then I can quit my job. So that may be how you see yourself. All right, well, what's your blind spot here? 3 of Pentacles. This is about working with others, collaborating. You can see these 3 wolves are working together to catch this elk. And the elk, the pentacles represent wealth, abundance, but we see these 3 collaborating and hunting this elk. It may also be that you are being hunted, but we'll clarify. I would say, mysterious Scorpio, are you working alone and you need help? In my becoming a sci-fi writer, like I probably need someone to help me edit this, things like that. Need help like that. Are you not seeing that? Are you trying to do this all by yourself? We can see a huge amount of willpower being exerted. You see yourself like a salmon swimming upstream, but a salmon, spawning salmon, like there's so much more about spawning salmon that you could be kind of seeing yourself in alignment as a part of the Earth's lifeblood and like really participating in the natural cycles of planet. We will clarify. It's such an interesting card. I lived by a river when I was a kid, and the salmon would spawn when I was young, and it was dramatic. Like there would be all of these silver bodies racing up the river. This was in the 80s, late 70s and 80s. They would be beaten and battered and determined to get up to the spawning grounds. All these salmon. So that whatever, this is how you see yourself as, and this is your fixed energy that you're just going to get there. And you think you're almost there. But then the Three of Pentacles is your blind spot. So maybe you need help, or you're the elk being hunted. We will see. Is that an elk? Maybe that's just maybe a deer. Beautiful. Those antlers are what are the prize, right, for humans. But okay, so let's see. Why don't you see this? You are resistant. This is about your integrity, and you're just sick of everybody's input. Seven of Wands. Yep. You don't see that you need help or collaboration because you have had to resist so much unwanted advice, help. And it shows integrity and, again, wands, your willpower, right? So this guy is holding everybody off with his wand. Or her wand. Okay, so that's why you don't see this. You're in a posture of resistance. You're really in your willpower. Everyone is really in their willpower as I'm doing these blind spot readings. I have never seen so many wands, so much passion, so much desire, energy, resistance, exhaustion, all of the wand cycle. Yeah, it's been really interesting. So you're having this going on for you too, Scorpio. So why should you try to see this? Four of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is a small life and you're being controlling. So not having collaborators means that you just stick with your four things that you work so hard for. And we can see that you see yourself as a hard worker. So you're resisting. I'm excited to clarify this. This is your blind spot, right? Like, are you the wolves? One of the wolves, or are you the stag? That's what you don't see. I almost feel like you're the stag. You're the prize. You have this beautiful thing to offer. But you're so worried about the practical, right? So this is why the Ten of Wands, it's like you want to quit your job, you're tired, you're beaten from swimming constantly upstream, and there's a little bit of a feeling of getting out of the stream here and exerting your will to have integrity, and that's why you can't see you need help, because in fact other people, helpers, collaborators, these seem to be your problem. Why are they your problem? Oh, so there's that stag right there. Do you have trouble sharing? That stag is you. You're protecting yourself. Oh, yeah, like your eggs here. You're like, so the Queen of Wands, she's protecting this. This is very personal for you. This is your precious, like your egg, right? Like you manifested this offspring, and now you're keeping it warm, and you're going to stay on that egg, and you're going to protect it. Yeah, and I see that same protectiveness that she has with her wand and with this guy. You are protecting yourself like this. Wow. So that's why you know, I don't know. It's confusing. Like, you don't know you're the stag. You don't, you're actually not fully, you're just a shadow. You're just a ghost, right? This is you, but you're doing, all your energy is in resisting. And you would want to see that you are the stag because your life is small. It's obsessed with little things. I also see the white bunny here, and then these are the captive bunnies. Well, the fox is going to have these for dinner this winter. So who is this bunny? Who's like that stag? So this is why you want to see this. You want to see yourself clearly. All right, how to incorporate this? The Queen of Swords, beautiful clarity. Once you have a hold of the truth of who you are, you act decisively. So that's what you're aiming for here. Wow, this is fantastic. Very powerful, Scorpio. You are the stag. You're so busy protecting yourself from the crowd, from the wolves, that you feel hunted. You don't even know you're protecting yourself. You're just acting protective. And you're tired, and you need to put down this burden, right? This protectiveness is your burden. It's actually immobilizing you and preventing you from acting like the Father of Wands. I love the Mother of Wands, but in this reading, she's coming in as trapped by this resistance to other people. That means that you're so focused on resisting others that you can't see the gift that you are. Okay? And once you see that, you're going to fly free. It's beautiful. What's going on underneath here? Yes. One card, the Queen of Pentacles. You will know your worth. You will prosper. Beautiful. Beautiful. Security will be yours. Look at you. You're beautiful. Look at the butterflies, the cherry blossoms. There's that rabbit that we saw here. That rabbit is seeing you. Beautiful. Wow. Scorpio, this is so beautiful. I love this. Okay, let's clarify. I want to know more about Scorpios being a stag. Okay? Let's see. We'll clarify. So you see yourself as so responsible, carrying this burden, and it's actually time to put the burden down. But it's like that salmon that doing the right thing for the species. Your card Death was on the bottom of this one. I just looked. I catch these things when I watch other readers, and I'm like, what was the card? And I get so frustrated when readers don't say what the cards are and let me look at them. And so I try to show you the cards because I think you as a viewer can see things in the cards that add to what I say to you. So anything that you see in the imagery that I'm missing, that's okay. That's for you. That's your particular flavor of this reading. And I never say that. I don't know why I felt compelled to say that. So there you go. Take it or leave it. Okay, 10 of Wands. My spawning salmon. So there's that very practical new beginning. It's like a new house, new job. That's your pentacles, right? And we know you're the Queen of Pentacles. You're the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Father and Mother of Wands too. And you're a stag. You're very valuable in the Pentacles realm. There's victory. Your will has prevailed. Everybody recognizes you. So this is you at your job. You got a new job. You gained recognition. you got rich and prospered and you gave a lot away. So this is how you see yourself. It's okay. It's fantastic, right? There's something more. You get to be more. That's what you don't see. So why is this saying quit your job? And I don't mean like submit your resignation. This is in your head, and it's very, very practical. And we know that. I know that because of this. Like, you're a little bit trapped in your practicality, and it's keeping your worldview small. We want you to see this ghostly rabbit, this ghostly stag. We want you to see yourself as magnificent as the Queen of Pentacles, as the stag and the Three of Pentacles. So let's look at that. This is your blind spot. I think you're the stag, Scorpio. You're being hunted. Is that good? I think it's good. People, it's like, it's good because the three wolves see your worth. They see you. They want to eat you, right? So what does that mean in the world, right? Like, when people, we know that you're recognized at your everyday job, that you like that feeling of recognition. So this is more of that feeling. Let's clarify. You don't see it. You don't see what they see when they look at you. And that's what a blind spot is about. There's that Seven of Wands again. There's resistance, integrity. That's this. Okay? People see that you do that. They see you're like, no thanks, I don't need help. They see your willpower, your action, you're good at communicating. 7-8. You're acting from a place of resistance. And there's your true self. The sun, there's your joy, your wish fulfillment. This is the happiest card in the tarot. You who you really are behind this resistance is beautiful and free, and you're a gift. But if you're not seeing that you act from resistance, that prevents you from seeing how valuable you could be, how beautiful and magnificent you are, and acting accordingly from this authentic place. So you don't see it because you're doing the Seven of Wands, right? And we know you're protecting your secret self. You're not sure what is that stag? It's there, you're just protecting it. It's almost like, Scorpio, you're afraid for people to see this side of you, even though it's completely beautiful. It's like this. You're hiding your sunlight. You have a beautiful gift. It will inspire people. It's freaking magnificent, Scorpio, what you have to bring to the world, and you're protecting it and hiding it because you actually don't know that it's really awesome. Like, there's like nothing negative or shameful about this, right? So here's another story from my life, right? Like, I'm a big queer. I spent so much of my life in the closet as a kid. Even as a grown-up, I struggle with this. Like, everything out there, not everything, a lot of the information out there says I should hide this, right? And here you can see, like, I'm not hiding it. But there is like this little feeling in me as a thinker, as a writer, as I'm a historian, right? Like, I haven't written queer history. I do something else that's awesome. But why do I not do the thing that's about me, where I really have wisdom and something really beautiful and powerful to offer from my lived experience? Instead, I'd rather go out and champion other people. I like to be the hero, the champion of others. And when I do that, I get lost back there, right? So it's just one story. Like, who are you really? How are you being like this awesome warrior champion of something else? Crocodiles, right? You're a stag. Let's see. There you are. 9 of Pentacles, sovereign, self-sovereignty. She is rich, She makes her own abundance. She looks to her own counsel. The bird is hooded to signify that she looks to her in herself for everything. So the question here is why you don't see this. You're very private, right? You're a Scorpio. You're mysterious and secretive. There are thoughts that need to be healed in you. So it's good when you're alone, and you need to be alone, Scorpio, in order to heal. Like, this is positive for you. It's not in the moon. There's a lot of moon work. So what is moon work? This little lobster. The little lobster swims down to the bottom of see those waters? That's your feelings. Swim down to the bottom of the mud and explore around. What are the self-defeating thoughts that keep me from progressing, right? This image, we see the old myth, right? Which dog will you feed? The one, and that's the law of attraction here. Will you feed the dog that is, let's choose this one. I like that they're not black and white. So the golden dog, this is you in the sun, letting your freak flag fly, right? That's your authentic self. This is the responsible, boring job that you're doing great at, right? It's eclipsing the sun. Okay? Does that make sense? I threw a card on the floor. Oh. So the moon, in the moon card, there's something that's blocking you from living in the sunlight of the spirit. So I pulled up this. Why? What are you focusing on? She's the queen of the law of attraction. What do you focus on? That's what you bring in. Positive or negative. I'm in battle. If people know who I really am, they'll reject me. That's negative. So that's in the way, right? So it's big work for you to look and see your true self. And that's what this is about, your true self. You're a stag. These wolves see your value. You need to see your value. I just see this. Yeah, there's like a new emotional beginning here, but so I say this Ace of Cups and then the Seven of Cups. It's hidden. You can't pick it out from all these illusions and fantasies and projections. So that's what this Four of Pentacles. So why should I try to see why should you, Scorpio, try to see yourself as this stag in your authentic self, not protected by focusing on others, championing others, or whatever you're doing. Queen of Cups. This is you, emotionally wise, and opening up about your feelings. This is an emotional journey for you. Secrets and lies and soul theft. Thoughts. Okay, wow, I am breaking out in a heat wave here. So, menopause. Oh, there's your illusions, projections. Yeah, if you don't open yourself up to this beautiful Ace of Cups that is you, this Queen of Cups has, this is like, we should point out, that's one fancy cup right there, right? That's a treasure. So if you don't look at this honestly, you end up stealing from yourself. Yeah, that's what this is about. And so it's kind of one of these, if you don't do this, your life's going to be small. You're going to be deceiving yourself. You're going to be living in illusions. You're going to be pretty unhappy. Yeah. Even though we see the Ace of Pentacles, victory, the Six of Pentacles, like you're materially happy in what you're doing. But if you don't do this, if you don't go after, look at me, wow, I'm sweating. If you don't go after this sense of who you truly are, Scorpio, it makes me sad. It makes me sad to see you just hoarding these 4 bunny rabbit pentacles and lying to yourself and being deluded. So this is a cautionary reading for you, my friend. All right, so you can integrate this truth like the Queen of Swords, baby. Yes, you can. You get the truth and then you act from it. It's a little hot here. You get the monsoon coming in, but what you just witnessed was a heat wave going through my body. Okay. I have 300 subscribers. Isn't that great? If I ever got to 1,000, I could make money, but I don't care. I like the free gift here, you know. I'm writing a novel. That's where I'm going to become a millionaire. Okay. Woo! The Lovers is showing up everywhere. Every single reading I have done has had the Lovers. Maybe Libra didn't. Okay. Queen of Swords, Lovers. It's a choice. Let's keep looking. There's your mind getting calm. 6 of Swords. There's definitely a need to change your mind. You can see he's using a wand, his willpower, to go from difficult emotions, you see the disturbed waters, to peaceful waters. All right, so this is to remind you of this situation. You have to be the hero of your own life. You have to take action. The only one that can act on this is you. So we see you. It's going to be calmer where you're going. And then this is riding forth with the truth like a madman. You can go either way. You can go either way. That's why the Lovers is here. I don't think this is a love reading, Scorpio. This is a life purpose reading. This is about you are blind to the real gift that you are reading. And it doesn't matter how you go about getting a hold of that truth and acting on it. You can go slow by boat or you can go hard by horse. It's your choice. That's what the Lovers means. But when you get a hold of the truth of who you are, you get a hold of that clarity, don't let it go. Just go with it. Fly with it. It's going to give you wings. It's freaking beautiful message, Scorpio. I'm inspired for you. I'm inspired by the reading. Let's see. Oh, yeah. No doubt. We got a few cards under here. Yeah, in the spirit of the Lovers, right? You're dealing with the devil. This is your thoughts that keep you from trying. Keep you from knowing. You're the Empress herself. Talk about queen of it all. She can make anything. You want to make it? She can make it. You're the Empress. Don't let the devil hide that from you. Here you are. You're envisioning, you're manifesting, you're bringing that in. There's your willpower again, the wands. And it's a 10 of cups. Absolute happiness with others, like not alone. This is a solitary path, but here you end up in community and family. This is a very emotionally fulfilling path for you, friend. And I hope you go for it. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to take this advice. How about you? Let me know. Okay. Have a great day.